bigger than the ocean. I'm in the sunshine state of mind. I want this feeling forever. You are the summer of my life.
Hi everyone, today I'm here with the gorgeous Rebecca, and I like to call her Queen of Highlighters. Wherever you go to her Instagram, you're gonna see that gorgeous glow that looks so natural. Actually, did a post on her blog about it. It's just like you can spend literally hours looking at her photos and just like, oh my god, how she achieved that glow. So that's why we invited Rebecca to come here today and just talk us through it and show us how she does it. And we are with the beautiful Luciana. You've probably seen her before. And yeah, let's get it started. So Rebecca, what is the first step when you're doing highlights? What's the most important thing for you?
I mean, I would say that you want to basically just achieve a really natural way of hitting the light from your face. So you want to basically see the natural way that the light actually hits your face, and you just want to emphasise it really.
Yeah.
So different spots of the face, obviously you can see above the brow bone, underneath the cheeks here. This is obviously, Luciana hasn't got anything on at the moment, we're just seeing where the light is actually emphasised on her face, and then you basically just want to make it stand out more.
Yeah.
Just highlights the face more, makes it look like it's got more shape.
Like the light is constant on you wherever you go.
Basically.
Yeah. So basically, first thing, just get a light, look at the mirror and see where this light reflects.
Yes, or use the natural light. That's probably the best, to be honest, because obviously you can just see where it hits your face best, and then that's where you know what places to emphasise.
Yeah, so in Luciana's case, where will you start highlighting, you reckon?
I always start on the cheeks anyway, because that's what I would say. I mean, that's what I prefer as the most obvious place to highlight, because it's where it just helps with contouring your cheek.
Yeah.
Helps with the shape. So here I can see Luciana's got a really nice kind of slight lightness here, so I just want to emphasise that more. I'd also say here in the corners of her eye, underneath the brow bone. I usually go along the nose slightly, and then above cheeks. Yeah, the top of the lip as well. You don't want to go too much, obviously, because then you can look sweaty.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the one thing with highlight, that you need to make sure that you're doing it in moderation, all in the right places.
So now Rebecca did the highlighting on this side of Luciana and looks really pretty, and she's going to talk us through the other side. So what did you do here, Rebecca?
Okay, so I've just literally done, obviously, on the cheekbone here, we've just taken it basically round to where the brow bone goes. So I haven't taken it up here, because I think that just emphasises that nice, the way that, Luciana's, like, the light hits her on the cheekbone.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to show you now where else we would do it.
Yeah.
So I'm using MAC in Light Escapade here, which is a nice light, it's almost like a champagne highlight.
Yeah, and it's really important to use the correct highlight for skin tone, isn't it? Just darker highlights for darker skin tones and more pearl ones for lighter skin tones. I like the champagne shade.
Yeah, the champagne shade is definitely Luciana, because her skin tone is slightly lighter. So we've just gone right down the bridge of the nose there.
Yeah.
And then also on the cheekbones, just to make it stand out a little bit more, I've used Benefit High Beam.
Yeah, it's more like a liquid.
Yeah.
What's the difference, do you reckon, between the liquid highlighter and the powder one?
I mean, the liquid one, I say, is probably, it just makes your skin look a little bit more dewy rather than the really strong highlight.
Yeah.
You can mix, I mean, actually, what I do sometimes with the Benefit, we've got High Beam and Sunbeam, what you can do is mix it a little bit with your foundation, because that just makes you have dewy skin. You do have to be careful if you've got oily skin with that, just so not overload it. So yeah, I would use these more as a natural looking highlight.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing for the cheekbone here is literally just dabbing a little bit on. But this is to almost a base, like using it as a base for the powder highlight.
And does it make your highlighter last longer if you apply a liquid eyeliner before?
What, the liquid highlighter before?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a foundation for your
It's
highlighter.
almost, you can almost use it as a primer for it. I mean, you can see here, obviously, that's still added a nice dewy, you know, it still emphasised the cheekbone, and it still added, you just turn your face, a nice kind of shine there. But it is a little bit more natural than the Escape.
Yeah. This would like be ideal like if we're going out, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah, so I would say this is a nice day look. It literally just emphasises, you know, the shine there. But then for going out, if you do want it to stand out a lot more in the photos or you know, in person, then if you use a powder one on top, it really does bring it out.
And I find it very like different that you're using a small brush for highlighting.
Really?
Normally people they like to use big brushes or like at least me and this one's quite small.
Yeah, I mean I personally like to use the smaller one just because it kind of emphasises just the one small area of face that you're focusing on.
Yeah.
I mean it's obviously up to you what you think, what works for you, but this is what I like to use.
Yeah, it's really nice. I think it's really nice. Yeah, you can target more.
Yeah. So I've just gone under the cheek, under the brow bone a little bit there, and then also just gone a little bit on the top of the brow because the light does hit you there as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to go too much, so I just blend a little bit of the foundation back in.
So it looks more natural.
Yeah.
And can you show us the wrong areas to highlight? Areas that you're like, no, don't apply this product.
I would say definitely you don't want it here because that's what
on your forehead.
Yeah, on your forehead is literally like the biggest shine spot. So you will look sweaty as soon as you have any in this area. You just don't want any on your forehead really, other than where I put it on the brow bones here, like just above the brows.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't particularly want any on the cheek areas here, like underneath the bone, because I would say like that's what we want to contour and use matte powders on, you know, for the bronzer and everything.
Yeah.
Not necessarily under the chin either. So I've literally just gone under the brow bone, on the cheekbones, along the bridge of the nose, and then I also like to always go along the cupid's bow here.
Yeah.
Just before applying any lipstick. Because it really does emphasise your lips. It almost kind of brings it forward.
Yeah. It gives it extra glow. It's really pretty and romantic when you have a little bit.
So I'll show you once I put like a little bit of lipstick on Luciana afterwards, you can see that it really does kind of emphasise the lips.
Yeah, really cool. We're gonna see the final look now. So now this is the final result. She's absolutely gorgeous and glowy. But Rebecca applied a little bit of bronzer, which is a really important step after highlighting. So what did you do to get to highlight the highlights?
Yeah, so basically it just kind of structures the face a little bit more, obviously. So if you can see, we've just obviously put a little bit of contour with the bronze here, and then it just obviously makes the highlight pop out even more. We've highlighted the forehead here as well, and then just along the cheekbone this side as well. So you don't want too much bronzer, but I would just say these are the key areas really. Just makes it more tanned anyway. So but yeah, it really kind of emphasises the cheekbones. I mean, some people do like to use bronzer as well along the nose. It depends how harsh you want it. I would say, I mean, with the strobing anyway, you want it to look quite a natural, dewy skin. You know, you don't want it to look too harsh.
It's literally, you need to look like wake up, just glowing.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing too harsh. And I think it's about combining the bronzer, the highlighter, and create like everything harmony. And it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, and obviously we've applied lipstick as well, so it just makes that extra highlight on the brow bone, just the Cupid's bow, just pop that extra more.
Yeah, really pretty. So so if you want to have your highlighting done by our highlighter queen, don't forget to go to our website, check it out, and book Rebecca. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and follow us on the link below. Bye.